We have snow on the ground, but it's the first really mild day we've had in weeks. It's almost 60 degrees. So there's nothing else left to do but It's Saturday in mid-January with snow still on the ground, but we are experiencing a unique weather situation where we have temperatures today that are going to be in the high 50s and the low 60s. We're going to take advantage of this and go down to our local farmers market, which only happens once a month during the off season. Then we want to stop at the local RV show, which is happening at the local convention center. Miriam and I have been discussing that when we retire in 5 to 7 years, it'd be a great idea to tow the Spyder behind us and spend some serious time on the road. And then stop at one of our local favorite watering holes for a cold beverage and wind down the day while enjoying the mild temperatures.
The bulk sausage, a hot and a mild?
I think so, yeah.
Same thing with the wings.
What did we decide, New York or sirloin?
Sirloin.
Sirloin steak. Some lettuce.
Hi. Yes.
And the other one was
The ones down here are called PB Hemp Cup. They're a little bit less sweet, more earthy flavor.
okay. I'll do one of these.
Okay.
So we're here at the Virginia Beach annual RV show, taking a look at some RVs, and I know nothing about RVs other than the basics, the difference between a Class A, Class B, Class C, and we have no idea what we'd be looking for. We're just gathering information about what's available. The only thing I do know is the longer you get an RV, the more expensive it is to buy, maintain, and it limits the places you can get into because many campgrounds limit the size of the RV access. So today is just an information gathering day. So today in our negotiations about possible needs for the RV, we've decided that we would have arrangements for the yet not existent pet, a dog, which Miriam wants, and I've conceded and given in, and now she's thrown into the mix about the sleeping arrangement for the yet not existent grandkids. It's like, I'm holding the line on that. It's like, this is for us, not a bunch of kids.
Queen bed for us.
Queen bed for us.
Bed over the cab.
Bed over the
The
cab.
dinette makes into a bed and a sofa. So we could have like 3 or 4 grandkids.
And a pup tent out back for me.
That might work.
You got a upper bed which you could use for storage, or a bed.
Or if we had a guest.
No,
We're not having guests.
we're not having guests. They have to stay in a tent outside or a hotel. So this is the one that you can serve me breakfast in bed. You can go from right here to right here without that much of a problem. And the evening you can do the same thing from here to make my martini to right here to serve me my martini.
Yeah, like that's gonna happen.
I think I've really created a monster. We're coming back and looking at the Class C's again. The Fords and the Mercedes chassis are our favorite so far. This one seems to have everything we would need. And I think I may have said this before, but the size standard, and the minimum standard is it big enough that we could spend 3 days inside the RV in a rainstorm in a remote campground without Miriam killing me. That'd be the minimum standard. And then the maximum limit and size would be that it would fit in the majority of the campgrounds, and we could still tow the Spyder behind us. Did the light come on?
No, it's not. Oh, push the wrong.
You gotta push the right button.
Funny how those things work.
So this is the Virginia Beach Resort Strip from the observation tower of the convention center. January, kind of a ghost town. But it's a very nice view from up here. One of the interesting things that we have in our memory, a few years ago we were up here watching the Blue Angels, the Navy demonstration team, put on an air show here along the ocean front. And we were standing right about here when all of a sudden a very, very loud noise just almost ruptured our eardrum, so to speak, as we saw an F-18 Hornet about this altitude, maybe 100 yards, not even 100 yards out, but using this road, which is 19th Street, as its reference point, and just flying right past us up to the ocean front there. And it was remarkable. So one of the questions I'm asked is, why was there a gap in videos this fall, John? Well, a couple of reasons. I ended up with a mild bacteriological infection that sort of kicked my butt for about a month or so. Then I got behind on my regular full-time job, and as you know, still got to pay the bills. So, and then it got cold. So January's here, back in the saddle, feeling great, and hopefully we'll be back on the video production routine, providing I can find something of substance to talk about now that it's middle of the winter time. And we're still looking forward to the big trip across the country, coast to coast, sometime in 2018. Don't have the actual date, but we're working on the details. Do a toast. To a beautiful day. In January, hanging out at our favorite brewery, the fire.
Or one of our favorites.
One of our favorites, Green Flash. Got the Spyder out. Get the engine warmed up. It's a great place. We're so fortunate to have this 1.2 miles from our front door to their front door. Not that I've actually measured it. And on the weekends, they have food trucks here because Virginia, I don't know if it's Virginia ordinance or Virginia Beach ordinance about food. Breweries in Virginia Beach, maybe it's the entire state, can't sell food in the brewery except for like a vending machine. So they bring food trucks. Now and they have a place in the far corner, food trucks. And today they have barbecue, sometimes they have craft pizza, but anyway, they're high-end food trucks. Now the food trucks that I'm familiar with in the 70s, which sold stale coffee, stale sandwiches, and they used to call them roach coaches. But they've come quite a long way since the 70s. Well, that's it for this video. We appreciate you guys tagging along with us and enjoying the day. Y'all take care.